Oneyplays! With friends.
I really, really miss apple pie from my grandma.
Aww.
She made a dang good apple pie.
I just miss Chicago food.
I was in Chicago at an airport recently.
You Michigan?
I was like, they had a Chicago dog, but it was all limp and moist and disgusting. I didn't get a good one.
Because we went to Arizona a while back and they had a place that was Chicago-style food and it was so fucking good. And it made me realize, like, you know what? I always just thought of it as like junk food when I was over there. I didn't realize it's kind of like its own style and it's very, very tasty.
Oh, can you get up there and clean the star yet?
Yeah, actually. Let's do that.
I call it a star. It's a shine sprite.
It's a shine sprite.
Shine Sprite.
Yeah, everybody
Oh
remembers
yeah, you can go in this room
from the
with
opening
Princess
cutscene.
Peaches.
Mario,
Oh.
the pain.
I'm out.
Please put me down. I don't want to kill a robot.
I have no soul, Mario. It's easy. Just step on me really
I've
hard.
become emotionally attached to your algorithms.
Pull the trigger. The gun is there.
You act just like a real person, but better. You don't make me sad.
And you spray water.
Mario, you are stupid, stinky.
Oh, that's
Fuck you. Please, I know you're just saying that to hurt my feelings. Oh wow,
Hey.
it's really pretty.
Who put this up here?
Oh my god,
Shine
you did
guy.
good.
Sean guy likes to get black and dirty. He puts on blackface but forgot to clean it up.
It's okay,
Rod.
Amin is browner than any of us.
It's true.
Yay!
Why is there a circle?
I don't know. The shine vision.
Whoa.
Wait there. You
I
guys wanna
mean,
do one more?
yeah, let's do one more.
Yes, Chris.
Super Mario loses his hat.
You can do that in that game and he dies of heat stroke.
Remember, there's the fan game Mario Lost His Boots.
What?
That's an actual fan game.
are
It's
you
called
talking
Mario
about?
Lost His Boots.
Is it like a joke or
No,
is it?
it's a fan game.
It's a plot,
It's
Julian.
drawn very disgusting, and his bare feet are exposed, and
Oh.
they're very big.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Aye.
Mario, you rascal, get over here.
Get over here with those big feet of yours.
They're very stinky. Cover them up.
What are you doing up here in this thing?
Going down a pipe, friend.
Yeah? Can I do this?
Yeah, of course.
Is this a fun level?
I don't remember. Oh yeah, this is not a fun level.
Yeah, I don't
Boobs.
like this place.
Sorry, me and you can play.
Which one is it?
This is the one where you have to get the babies.
The baked bees.
The babies.
You use the
I like
babies
that
as
they're
bait.
going for this sort of like blacklight look, but
Yeah.
it's not a fun level.
This is the only level that has night and day though that I really like. Because later you have like a festival where you have to like clean the model.
It's really, I can remember this level perfectly, and I can't remember that eel level at all.
Oh, look at this guy.
Which level?
Remember the big eel thing with the
Oh
teeth?
yeah,
I like him.
Oh wow, they made him an actual dog.
yeah. Chain shops are dogs in this universe. I love it. I like the little collar.
They were always dogs, weren't they?
Yeah.
But they just
ever
made him
since
more
RPG.
dog-like. I want to play a game
Why?
where I'm the character.
This is the worst I've heard him yell.
He's actually in pain, crying.
He's getting burned alive by
They
acid.
should do that in Mario Odyssey, is if he takes too much damage from something, like if he falls from a height, instead of just going, oof! You should go, ah!
He's actually fearful for his
And he
life.
crawls on the ground for a little bit, he can't stand back up. He has a
Look
limp,
out.
he has a limp for a minute.
Okay, they're out here.
Better find some coin.
You know the way he goes to the real world with like realistic proportion
Yeah,
people?
that's where Pauline's the mayor.
They should give him real human physics, so if he jumps more than 3 feet, he breaks his leg.
The bone pops out.
Yeah, and then he has to crawl slowly to a hospital
Crawl slowly.
with his bone sticking out of
And they
his
say,
leg.
what's the matter? And he goes, Wah!
No, he starts crying like really realistically, like.
Real realistically.
Mario will burn.
Really like it in Resident Evil 2 when you take a lot of damage and you start limping and shit.
They do the same thing in 4.
You get super slow.
There's a face in the original Doom where his eyes are wide open and he's screaming.
Really?
And it's supposed to be for when you, I forget how much damage it is, like 60 or 80 or something. Which is something that's basically gonna kill you. But they glitched it in the code so it wouldn't show up properly until people fixed it later on.
Oh.
But I
Oh,
like,
your dad.
I like stuff like that. I like different reactions that characters can have. Are they drowning in there now?
Kinda, but they're still moving, so it's okay. They breathe through their anuses.
I don't believe that.
It's Mario. Anything's possible.
He's floating.
I love you.
And he jumps out of a window.
That's what he says in my dreams.
That's my creepypasta.
Mario says I love you, the creepypasta.
Yeah. Mario sends me the I love you virus.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Every time you type in VVVVVVV, it says I love you.
Excuse me?
That's
No,
because
it's whatever you type in, it makes it say I love you.
Oh,
It was a Chris. The original was that it was an email that if you opened it, because Microsoft Outlook fucking sucked and everything was exploitable.
I
back in
remember
Windows
that,
98,
yeah.
It would circulate itself between all of your contacts, so it just kept spreading out word.
I'm probably thinking of a different virus.
Windows was really vulnerable way back. You could open anything, and it could just fuck with you.
One of the first viruses I ever got was, a fucking naked lady would appear on screen spreading her pussy and try to connect to a server to buy something. And it would come up every 10 minutes.
Did you get Bonzi Buddy? I
Nope.
had Bonzi Buddy.
Did you really?
I actually got Bonzi Buddy as a kid.
Like,
I think I
because
downloaded
you
all
thought
of
it was
those.
fun, like, or
Yes.
or because you knew,
Because
like,
I
oh,
liked
this is...
I liked clickable. What were they? Clickmates or something?
Desktop buddies?
Yeah, like desktop buddies.
I had one of those.
I loved the idea of those when I was a little kid because I'm a baby and I was entertained by simple things. So I fell for Bonzi Buddy. I got Comet Cursor. I remember. What else did I get? I downloaded so many of those.
So, is Bonsai Buddy just considered a virus?
Yeah, because it would mail out personal information
Really?
to their servers. And it would ask you for it all the time, too.
Whoa. I never really heard of it until recently.
But,
It's a little purple monkey, right?
yeah.
Here.
I was using the internet since, like, 1996. So that was not a good point to let a small child on the internet when everything was very easy to exploit.
I'm trying to remember which one I had. I had a desktop buddy, but I can't remember what it was.
I had a turkey and you could cut its head off.
I had something that walked around the screen. It was the fucking Bloodhound Gang. It was the fucking little monkeys from that video.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And that was a virus.
Was it?
Yeah, I remember it fucked up my computer really bad.
Was it official?
I don't think so.
Did they sing the song?
I forget.
Oh my god.
They'd say sex baby, then they point to the corner and a pop-up ad appears and
I had a game called Warning Forever that was free and I loved it, but every time I installed it, it fucked up every computer I ever installed it on. But I still liked it so much that I kept doing it.
I mean, I remember doing... The thing was, I had family who were paranoid about viruses, so I had... My favorite game for the PC when I was younger was Windows 3D Movie Maker. I loved the shit out of 3D Movie Maker. I play it all the time. I had Nickelodeon 3D Movie Maker too. And what ended up happening was that it crashed one time just because things would crash all the time.
Yeah.
Because Windows is unstable. And the error message popped up and my mom saw it and she freaked out saying, "Is that a virus? Is that a virus?" And she ended up throwing the disk out of the game.
God.
She thought it infected the PC.
Oh.
Turns out it was because she downloaded a theme for Valentine's Day that had a virus attached to it.
I hate it when parents do stupid shit that they think doesn't matter, but really does. Like I remember when my mom gave away my Sega Genesis.
My mom used to do that all the
And
time.
I got home.
She would blame me.
I got home and I was like, "Where's my Sega?" And
I'm
she's
sure
like,
everybody that was in our
Yes.
age group at that time, that probably happened.
Probably had most of your possessions thrown out and everything.
No, but she was like, "I traded your Genesis for some toys." I'm like, I fucking love my Genesis, and the toys she traded it for was 2 Mighty Max figure sets.
Oh my god.
That's what she gave away a Genesis
Wow.
for. She had no fucking idea.
Did she
And
not remember how much she spent on the Genesis?
apparently not. And the guy who she gave it to was like, "Dude, your mom's the best." And I was like, "Yeah, fuck you, asshole. You tricked my mom."
I just remember friends also like lending each other games and everything, and I fell for that.
Yeah.
Where they steal your games and never give them back.
Oh man, I remember a kid.
I got back at somebody for that though.
I lent.
You should tell that story.
I
I'm
did
sure it
too.
would give a lot of people.
I remember a guy scratched up
satisfaction.
one of my games, so I stole one of his games and just snapped it in two because I didn't like the game, but he did.
What, like immediately in front of him?
No, not in front of him. I stole it and just did it, and I left it in the ditch somewhere.
In a ditch.
You should have let him see it.
He never knew that I
Or
did
like
it.
email him anonymously.
I was a little passive aggressive bitch about it. I was like 8 or something though.
And you missed your Grandia 2 copy.
I never felt good about the whole stealing thing though, because I remember the one time I was tempted to do it was that a kid had crazy bones, and he insisted one of them was really rare, even though no, they fucking weren't.
Yeah.
It's crazy bones.
I think the only thing I ever stole besides that was like a Connects piece. And I felt so guilty. I ran back to the guy's house and I slipped it back into his thing.
That was the same thing that happened, was that he brought over a Pokemon thing and he left it under something. I was like, oh, well, I'll keep it.
Yeah.
It'll be like stealing it and I'll have it.
No,
But he freaked out and was like crying and everything. Like, where is it? I felt so fucking bad. I snuck it back into the room so he could find it. And I was just like, okay, just take it, please. I can't do this.
No, yeah, stealing ain't good.